Boom. Now I just went for 19 keys. Now I'm coming at Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed, he trying to split the divide. He trying to talking about, oh, black and brown people should not come together. Listen, I got Mexicans that really cut my hair. I got Mexican barbers that really said, yeah, if you come to Mexico, I got shorties for you. At the end of the day, listen, I really got essays that say, yeah, when you come to Mexico, I got a wife for you. At the end of the day, they mad. They bringing up dudes, an LA rapper talking about he don't want his Latina daughter dating a melanated guy. Bruh, they bringing up the only bitter people. He's only comparing this stuff to bitter people. He's taking information from dudes who got daddy issues, and he's only attracting women who got daddy issues. Bruh, I told y'all, bruh, you focus on what you don't want, oh, that's what you gonna get. I repeat, you focus on what you don't want, that's what you gonna get. Listen, at the end of the day, I can't forget what Mayweather said. He said he never thought about losing in a boxing match. He said he never thought about losing. That's why he never lost a fight. At the end of the day, when you think about losing, oh, you already lost. I repeat, when you think about losing, oh, you already lost. Listen, at the end of the day, if you wasn't ashy, if you spoke the language, then maybe they will allow you to. But since Tariq Nasheed, he only speak the language of victimhood mindset. Bruh, how you a victim in a first world country, bruh? How are you a victim in a first world country? These dudes are the same dudes. They pick up the phone and they got a code switch. They talk to melanated dudes one way, then they talk to the white man. Well, hi. At the end of the day, you dudes is fake, dude. You got a code switch, bruh. Are you a Hellcat? Are you a Dodge Demon? Do you have the code switch? Listen, I don't have the code switch nowhere. At the end of the day, how I talk to YouTube, that's how I talk to everybody. I repeat, how I talk to YouTube, that's how I talk to everybody. They mad because I lived in the suburbs my whole life. They're mad because I was born in the suburbs. I was never born in a hood before. I went to the hood to smash hood chicks, but I'm not from the hood. I'm not from that environment. I'm from the suburbs, bro. I got every pair of Jordans that I ever wanted. I never had to ask for that. Every time I asked my mother for something, she say, yeah. I'm from the suburbs. So these dudes, they got to be bitter. They got to push a race war. Bro, you talking about the same dudes I live next to. I repeat, Tariq Nasheed, he talking about this. He talking down on the same people I live next to. Why you talking down on my neighbors, bro? Tariq Nasheed, why you talking down on my neighbors? Oh, I forgot. Hurt people hurt people. So since your dad, he procreated in the slums, he procreated in the projects, you got disrespected your whole life because you were born in the projects. Listen, don't blame another race. Blame your father. I repeat, don't blame another race. No, blame your father. The white man did not tell your black dad to go procreate in the projects where they gonna slap you in the back of the neck when you go to public school. I repeat, your black dad, listen, the white man did not tell your black father to go procreate in the suburbs. To go procreate in the ghetto where you gonna go to public school and they gonna straight slap you in the back of the head. They gonna slap you in the back of the neck. They gonna play slap. Listen, when you get a fresh cut, they gonna fresh cut. That's what they gonna do to you. Listen, they gonna fake alpha male you. Listen, he's hurt, bro. He got daddy issues. He talking about unite. Bro, we eat tacos. If you eat Taco Bell at 1 a.m., you don't have the right to talk down on Mexicans. I repeat, if you eat Taco Bell at 1 a.m. in the morning, you don't have the right to talk down on Mexicans, bro. And you can say, oh, well, that's not real, but oh, who they trying to copy? So shut up. At the end of the day, I'm not going for none of it. If any one of those FBA dudes try to come in my comments, listen, I'm going to straight delete you. I'm going to get rid of you just like the government going to do. I repeat, any one of them FBA dudes try to come inside my comments, I'm going to get rid of you just like that. Bro, just like the government going to do. That's the same thing I'm going to do. I'm going to hit delete, get them out of here, go to the showers. At the end of the day, like if you get filed out, listen, go to the showers. At the end of the day, you're out of here. Strike 3. All these FBA dudes is out of shape. Who cares about what out of shape people got to say? Out of shape people got to say some hurt stuff because every time they look in the mirror, oh, we're hurt. Oh, you look weak. Oh, you don't look strong. So at the end of the day, listen, I could care less about what Tariq Nasheed's saying. Listen, I'm riding with the essays. Listen, ICE not coming through here. So you can say what you want to say. ICE not coming through here. Listen, shout out to everybody from every different part of the world. Listen, we all in this together. We all one. At the end of the day, Tariq Nasheed act like he ain't never had no good tacos a day in his life. He probably gonna say, it was only from the melanated people. It was only from the melanated people. Listen, shut up. At the end of the day, who you think they got it from? Who do you think they got it from? These dudes think melanated people just created everything in the world. Nobody else could create popcorn besides the melanated man. Nobody else can create ice cream besides the melanated man. Nobody else. Nobody else. At the end of the day, listen, who own the gyms that you go and get in shape at? The white man, so now they mad. Who created the rose toy that your melanated women play with every night? The white man, so they mad. They mad. Why you mad? Listen, at the end of the day, the white man is the reason the melanated woman gets to have a child, and if she decides to leave you, she can get $15K in tax return every year. Shout out to the white man. The black man, oh, he just want to run off and say F that B-I-T-C-H. He just want to run off and say F that B-I-T-C-H. At the end of the day, you got to understand. Tariq Nasheed, he's bitter, bro. Nobody listens to this guy. He's out of shape. How do you have man boobs and you're not a female? I repeat, how do you have man boobs and you're not a female? This guy doesn't hit the gym. So what do we have to say to guys who don't hit the gym? We could care less. I repeat, what do you have to say to guys who don't hit the gym? We could care less. The LA dude who said he don't want his daughter dating a melanated man, listen, when she grows up, she's definitely going to date a melanated man. Imagine hating another race, and when your daughter grows up, she dates that race. That's what's going to happen. Trust me. I seen it with my own eyes. I know melanated dudes, they don't like white dudes. And at the end of the day, when their daughter grew up, guess who she married to? A white dude. The same dude her dad didn't want her dating. At the end of the day, I know melanated women who told their sons, don't bring no white woman home. At the end of the day, who they married to? A white woman. So stop the cap. If you push the divide, that's who your son and your daughter, that's who they gonna marry. I repeat, if you push the divide, that's who your son or your daughter is gonna marry. At the end of the day, this is 2025. They want to get inside this time machine so bad. Listen, somebody need to find a time machine, straight tomahawk LeBron James, dunk on it. At the end of the day, straight tomahawk LeBron James, dunk on it. With the hand on the six-pack, straight dunk on it. At the end of the day, they want you to be bitter. They want you to feel ashy. At the end of the day, I'm not ashy. I took a shower today. I brushed my teeth today. Listen, I'm not a dreadhead. I actually have, my hair is like, it's laid. At the end of the day, I come through because I'm not getting laid. I repeat, look at my hair. It's laid. I come through because I'm not getting laid. This dude, Tariq Nasheed, the same woman that he uplifts so much, bruh, newsflash, she like the white man. She know who her boss is. Her boss that she got to go get a job from, he's Caucasian. He's not melanated. He's not African descent. Listen, this is not Africa. This is America. This is a first world country. Tariq Nasheed, you can go to Egypt and you can go lick. I repeat, Tariq Nasheed, you can go to Egypt and you can lick. But you're not going to do that because you don't have resources. All these FBA dudes, they got low pockets. Why Tariq Nasheed ain't going to help build that school up? Tariq Nasheed ain't even going to help Dr. Umar get some money in his pocket. The same dudes that you riding for, that you also riding for, listen, they don't care if you broke. They got their own problems. They got their own ashiness. They got their own lotion they need to put on. I repeat, they got their own lotion they need to put on in the morning. At the end of the day, Tariq Nasheed, his elbows ashy. Dr. Umar, his elbows ashy, and his account frozen, and he got 3 baby mamas, and he on child support, and he's out of there, and he look like he driving a soccer mom van. How you driving a soccer mom van and you 40 years old and you a male? At the end of the day, you ain't got the Hellcat. At the end of the day, you ain't got the Dodge Demon. That's the problem. So while all these dudes out here getting Dodge Demons right in your face, they straight hitting the gas on you. They straight hitting the gas on you. And you pulling up in a soccer mom van on E. The car wasn't even started. He couldn't even run the AC, bro. You too big to not even be able to run the AC, bro. It's hot outside. They don't got the AC on inside the soccer mom van. So now he said, my account is frozen. I need help. I need Cash App donations. Nobody cares, bro. You push this divide too long. Go to the country club and ask those dudes for a donation. But you can't because you've been talking down. Since you've been talking down, like that's what they be saying I be doing. They be like, oh, you talking down. Oh, you ain't never going to get nowhere, bruh. I got 1,000 views on that same video they said I would never get nowhere. I got 1,000 views in less than a week on the same video they said wouldn't do anything. At the end of the day, it's called bitterness. I don't care about people with 3 subscribers that have no bio picture. Those are CPUs. Those are not real human beings. Dr. Umar, he can't be a real human being. Like, these guys are not real humans. Tariq Rashid, these guys are not real humans. I don't believe these guys are real humans. I think these guys are AI robots. These guys can't be real. In 2025, they giving you a 1930 message. This is not 1930, bro. This is 2025. You have social media now. Who invented the phone that Tariq Nasheed and Dr. Umar and 19 Keys is talking down on? The same man, Steve Jobs, created the iPhone, and they gonna talk down? I repeat, Steve Jobs created the same iPhone. These dudes is talking down on the same skin type of dude they talking down on social media. He literally is the reason you could talk down. Listen, shout out to all the white people out there that you hear black people talking down on you and like you still calm and collected. Listen, shout out to you. Every melanated person is not the same. At the end of the day, you got dudes like Dr. Umar. He got a beer belly, bro. He don't work out, so he gotta find something to hate on, bro. That's why I stay away from everybody who's not in shape. They have something to hate on. They gotta find something to make themselves feel good. They need a laugh. They need to say he's the reason, so they could lay back. They need to lay back, so they gotta say, yeah, he's the reason. If they don't find nobody to blame, then they finally gotta blame themselves. They don't want to do that. So at the end of the day, listen. Anybody you hear pushing a race divide, listen, they're poor. It's only poor people that do that, bro. People who really getting it out here, people who pulling up in Ferraris. At the end of the day, they not pushing no divide because they not hurt. It's only hurt people that hurt people. I repeat, your dad, he hurt your mom. He ran off because he was hurt that he couldn't drive the LaFerrari. At the end of the day, hurt people hurt people. Now you hurt, you gotta grow up in the struggle. You got a 19 Keys, you got an oversized suit on. How you got an oversized dress suit on, bro? That's not professional. I'm from the suburbs. My mother would never allow me to walk out the house with an oversized suit on at the age of 10. All my suits was tight, bruh. All my suits fit me exactly the way my body was built. Listen, I'm walking through looking like 007. Listen, when I was 10 and I went to church, I'm walking through like 007. 19 Keys, he a fake Muslim. He wasn't wearing that when he was 10 years old. He wasn't born in this stuff. Bro, I got friends from Jordan. They live in Jordan, bro. They was really born in that stuff, bro. When they pop out, they fresh to death. When I tell you they fresh to death, bro, you think Iranians are broke, bro? They not broke at all, bro. I'm telling you, I got real Iranian friends in Iran right now, bro. They said, pull up, we got a wife for you. Literally, I could make one phone call and get a wife right now. I could leave America, get a wife right now, bro, because I have connections what 19 Keys does not have. So he got a race bait, the white man. Bro, you don't got to do that when you got connections. Listen. I know where to go right now to enter the country club right now, bro. I can go buy this bro, I go buy a belt right now, tuck my shirt in, polo. Listen, I don't got to rage bait. I don't got to race bait. I don't have to go outside for the views. I don't care about the views. At the end of the day, 19 Keys, he's an internet warrior. FBA, the whole FBA community are all internet warriors. They try to tell you, oh, you from Africa. Bruh, I was born in Ohio, bruh. I'm not from Africa, bruh. I'm from America. I'm just American. At the end of the day, you're from Africa, not me. I'm not wearing no dashiki, bruh. Dashiki is not American culture, bruh. I'm not from that place. I'm not about to put on like, bruh, Jesus Christ. I was raised in a Jesus community. At the end of the day, you got to understand, Monk Mode Gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro.